Hello, I'm Jason McNair, your Strengthening Churches missionary. My wife Brittany is a teacher of gifted students at Orchard Elementary School in North Salt Lake. Both of our sons are college students in Logan, Utah and Phoenix, Arizona, and we live in Woods Cross, Utah. We're members of Life Point Church in Farmington, who has begun plans to partner with planting team from Church of the Cross in Grapevine, Texas. They will plant King's Cross Church in Farmington and will begin weekly gatherings in early 2023 and will officially launch on Easter Sunday. We are excited about this next chapter in the life of our work here in Davis County. Now, I have served as your Strengthening Churches missionary since the spring of 2009. These 13 years have been rewarding, and I've learned so much working alongside gifted leaders and mentors over the years. I'm excited about the direction and the vision that this convention has put forth to work more closely with teams of leaders who come from churches across our two states. Now in Meridian, Idaho, messengers of the 57th Annual Meeting voted to advance a new vision of our state convention. Surrendered to the Lordship of Christ, we are a network of churches sharing Christ, churches strengthening churches, and churches starting churches. In my role, I seek to strengthen the relationship between existing churches, gleaning leaders from across our two states to work in partnership with other churches. This will help us connect to churches that may have felt neglected or invisible by the state convention in the past. Now we desire to heal those relationships and seek ways that we can work together to strengthen one another. Now, it wouldn't be an annual report from me if I didn't mention the great things that I've heard about Vacation Bible School happening all across our two states. VBS events, camps, and sports clinics in your churches have taken place, and I want to encourage you to send in those reports and pictures of those events from all across our two states so we can celebrate together through our UI Connections news blog. We want to hear those stories, and we want to celebrate with you. VBS training events are returning to pre-pandemic levels, and our online and in-person training events. And we're able to reach hundreds more participants than we did when we were just training in person. Based on data in YouTube, we are reaching 10 times more people than when we hosted regional training events alone. This model will hopefully be replicated in our group ministry training as we seek to relaunch that to pre-pandemic levels in 2023 with a great team that is excited to get back on the road. Now I want to be the first to announce changes to our youth evangelism event schedule for 2023. First, we want to offer our gratitude to the churches of the Magic Valley. For over 2 decades, you have hosted incredible ski and share events every spring, and that book is now closing for now. 2022 was the last year that UISBC will be facilitating a spring evangelism event for youth. Declining numbers and rising costs were all factors that related to this decision to end this event. But this allows us to encourage churches who want to host regional events in the springtime and other times of the year, these resources that are available to you now to help make that happen. The big news is that we're also making major changes to our end of summer event, Sunfest. The plan now is to launch a Thursday to Saturday schedule that will begin on Thursday nights with worship and praise, as well as an encouraging message from a nationally recognized speaker. Then, on Friday during the day, we'll offer breakout sessions led by seminars that are led by college leaders and student missionaries. Then Friday afternoon, church groups will compete in group game activities, followed by a meal, and then night 2 of worship and praise with another message. Saturday morning will be the last worship session where students will be challenged to go out as missionaries in their local communities. This will conclude official Sunfest sessions. After lunch, churches will have the option to return home or remain in the area to attend Lagoon at the pre-arranged discounted rate, but will not be officially included with the Sunfest registration fees. Student leaders will work directly with the local hotels or churches for housing arrangements. The overall cost of Sunfest will go down. Without the expense of the hotel rooms and the fact that we'll be moving the event to a local church rather than utilizing convention facilities. However, churches will need to keep in consideration what the added cost will be of making their own hotel arrangements. Thank you again for the opportunity to serve you, the churches of the Utah and Idaho Convention. I do not take this responsibility lightly and look forward to the days ahead as we partner together to fulfill the great commission that Christ has given us in our local context. Thank you again, and may God bless you and your churches.